Welcome back to the Menacing Podcast.
Hello.
Okay. Well,
He's here.
He's here.
That's what counts.
So, Russ, what do you got this? Well, actually, you know what? Stop. I don't want to hear. I don't want to. John, what do you got this week?
Wow, that's
Besides, Mr. Dicka dying.
Butkiss?
Yeah. Oh, Dick Butkus. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you kind of said that a little strange. I wasn't quite sure
Yeah,
why.
sorry.
Well,
I'm surprised you got that, Russ.
I don't even. Yeah, that's what I think. I got a fist bump from John. This is a great
Walk
day.
out.
That's,
Get
yeah, you got to leave on a high
not only
note.
that, Michael Gambon passed away as well.
Oh, that's right. He played Dumbledore in Harry Potter.
If you guys couldn't get any nerdier. You both said Dumbledore the same way and almost the same facial expression.
I see no problem still.
Yeah, what is the problem there? That's
I just saying you couldn't get much
don't be
nerdier.
hate. Why are you a hater?
All right, I'm not a
Yeah,
hater.
bro. Why are you hating?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why you be
that
hating?
You guys are like they're called Swifties if you're a Taylor fan.
Oh, wait a second.
Harry's?
I have a story.
No, let's not do
I
this.
have a story.
Oh, goody.
So our work just did a charity, 3-week charity event, and they had
Kind of like the podcast
I
is.
hate you, Brent.
Yeah, somewhat, yes. Except they actually had the money to do it, but they did 3 weeks for this charity, and one of the events was a cornhole tournament.
Oh, sure.
And John here got drafted onto a cornhole team.
Sure.
Some might say he's a master cornholer, as we all know. But
Okay.
that's tough to say, actually. I wouldn't recommend saying it 5 times fast. But what do you think, Brent? They all had team names. What do you think?
Oh, I think his team name was Swifties.
Swifties was a part of it. There was another part that really adds to the masculinity of the name.
Was it
Think Swifty. It's in the same vein as that. Like it flows very nicely. It rolls off the tongue. Swifty. That's all right. It was the Swifty Sweeties.
Wow, bro.
We lost.
With a name like that, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that one was. They were set up for failure from the beginning.
Well, actually, she's
I was
quite
going
popular right now. Well, she's actually popular with the NFL right now.
Which is gross.
Isn't she dating in NFL?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Oh,
We actually don't know.
The rumor is Travis and her are dating.
He's actually said that it's overblown. He told the NFL to stop showing. And even so, she wasn't at his last. Okay, to backtrack.
Are we really talking about?
Yeah, this is what we're doing apparently
Okay.
right now because it's kind of humorous actually.
Okay,
because,
I'm up for the humorous.
because we should actually have her promote this show, and I'll tell you why.
Because she has like 50 billion followers.
Well, that's the thing. So the
More than Musk.
Oh,
more than the Earth holds.
pretty much. Animals listen too. No,
They're people too.
and the trees.
All right, Peter, calm down.
So when this whole thing started, it was because he went to a concert and he was trying to give her a friend bracelet with his number on it, but she rejected him. So I'm like, oh, so it's done and over with. But then apparently she reached out to him and this and that, and so she went to one of his games. And the game she went to, the camera was on her like the whole time.
Yeah.
And in that day, Travis Kelce's jersey sales went up 400%.
Yeah, they did.
His podcast jumped to number 1.
Oh, for crying out loud, we can't have all these competitors
Yeah.
for crying out loud.
Well,
And-
he does a podcast with his brother, who's the center for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know what any of that means.
He hikes the ball.
Yes.
So, and also,
Quarterback's all up in there.
and also, I'll say that the NFL TV viewings for that game jumped up like huge amount. All the Swifties watched that game because of Taylor Swift. They know nothing about football.
No, they're like, I don't even know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, Swift! Swift! It's like, okay,
There's
I'm going
so
to take
many-
a shot every time.
There's so many boys out on the field.
Look at those tight pants.
Well, and then she came to the next game too, and then there was a huge entourage. You had Taylor Swift, you had Blake Lively, you had Ryan Reynolds, you had Hugh Jackman, you had Sean Levy, the director of the new Deadpool movie. You had all these actors just sitting there, and the camera is on her. Now it's a whole thing like, hey, where's Taylor Swift? Because the Detroit
Who
Lions were at home this past week against the Panthers, and Eminem was there, and the announcer's like, oh, it's not Taylor Swift. I'm like,
Oh,
who?
Wow.
I know.
Oh, that is kind of funny. They
Well,
she's
definitely-
overrated.
Well, and then he said, "Wait, so do we
Oh.
have M&Ms here?" Oh no, that doesn't sound. I'm like, "No, don't."
M&Ms?
No.
M&Ms?
Yeah, no. And he
Would
goes,
you
"Oh,
just call them M&Ms?
Yeah,
yeah."
M&Ms.
Well, then he goes, "Oh yeah, he's an
Mini M&Ms.
M&E winner." But I'm like, "We don't need Taylor Swift here. What the heck?" So,
Mini M&Ms.
and then someone said, "Who's he dating on the team?" I'm like, oh, "Okay, we're done."
Oh,
we're
wow.
done.
Wow. It's a cheerleader, bro. Calm down.
So this
All of
whole
them.
like Taylor Swift, the NFL is like just taking the world by storm because it's insane right now. But the thing is, though,
Nothing more manly than Taylor Swift promoting your brand. She's overrated.
The nice thing is, Travis is his name?
Yes.
He's going to have a song written about him.
I know.
But it's going to be a breakup song
Doesn't
about
matter. Doesn't matter.
how he somehow crushed her heart.
You know what's funny about that?
You
Actually,
are way too much of a Swiftie.
I
No,
thought
no,
you
no.
fit perfectly on your team.
no. You know what's funny about that is that
Yes. Continue.
one of the posts and comments that I read, people posting were actually starting like to write that song for her.
Oh, the breakup song?
Yeah, and they
Nice.
they put football lyrics in it and everything like that. It was hilarious.
How do any Swifties know enough about football to put football
Not-
lyrics in there?
Pretty sure
Aside
they were
from
actually.
John.
I'm pretty sure they were actually football people, but it was just crazy how like
It's
millions
so-
of people now are watching football because of now. And she wasn't at his last game and he got hurt. So
Oh, well.
Whoa,
There
correlation.
goes the ratings for the NFL for the season.
Yep.
He's hurt. She's out.
Yep.
That's going to be
That's
the end of the relationship.
that's the title of her song. He's hurt.
I'm out. I'm out.
He's hurt. I'm out.
Stone cold.
Well, and then you have these ESPN. Like, do you know who Stephen A. Smith is?
Yes, gross.
He spent
I actually do know who he
$120,000 on Taylor Swift concert ticket.
How much?
$120,000.
120
Six figures.
Yeah.
That's like Brent. That's the equivalent of Brent auctioning off $100 Amazon from our podcast.
I know. They posted. I'm like, he spent how much on a ticket for Taylor? Like, what? Like, it was worth every penny. I'm like,
No, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't.
No, it
It
can't possibly be.
No.
Gross. You know what? I did stand up for her when Kanye went all ballistic on her, but after a couple years after that, she did something at the Grammys or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not even back in the. Plus, most of her hits in the beginning weren't even like. She was 14 and she's singing about love and breakups. Shut up.
Hey, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
No,
What? Thank you.
No. I want
That was a good one.
I want my lyrics to represent real life.
Alone
That
in
happened
the
to
wild.
the artist.
What? Name a song that the lyrics represent real life.
Have you ever heard of NWA?
Well, I can't.
Lose yourself.
Lose Yourself. There we go. Have you ever heard of Tupac? Ooh, Tupac.
Yes, that's a good subject.
Oh, there we go.
His mystery is now solved. Suck it, David.
The mystery is solved.
Yes.
Who's David?
Isn't that the dude's name that got captured?
I have no
I
idea.
thought it was Dave something.
That's a very insider
Chappelle?
baseball.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Dave.
He doesn't listen to this show, right? Okay.
Chappelle.
No, I think he's
Mr.
one of our-
Chappelle, if you're listening. That was John. Get him.
Get him.
But I do think Dave Chappelle had a stand-up about, or maybe that was Chris Rock. I know
I got slapped.
Huh?
Oh boy,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
wow, we're
he
making
is.
all the pop culture references. What? So what's going on with Tupac?
Well, first of all, he's dead.
Yes, I'm
Since
I'm
96.
I'm
Are you
aware
sure?
that he's
Well, there's been sightings.
I hear he's been playing with Elvis.
Actually, Frank Sinatra and him were friends. Not Frank Sinatra. Sorry, Sean Connery. I ruined it. Sorry.
Well, people would have to know what
I've
that
been off the
inside joke
podcast
is.
for 2 years. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
But, so I
Yeah,
guess,
some of those rap lyrics that Sinatra used to sing
yeah.
with Tupac.
Baby, it's cold outside. Yeah, hand me that drink, you little.
Oh,
Living in a gangster's paradise.
you'll fly me to the moon. You know.
Yeah, they used to exchange songs all the time.
Oh man.
They matched up real well.
Doobie doobie doo, shoot him in the head.
I said duck. Great mashup of artists there, John. Anyways,
I do what I can.
I
It
didn't
was a
read
good
too-
attempt, though.
Yeah, I didn't read too much into it, but they did capture finally the
Yeah, I read that
gentleman.
they figured out the guy who actually shot him.
and I think he was actually hired by Suge Knight.
No.
Yeah, from
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Oh, I said
His name
Dave.
was
So close.
Cafe D. Dwayne Cafe D. Davis.
Oh,
Oh, well, Davis. That's okay.
that's what you were thinking of.
Or
yeah.
unless it's F.A. D. K might be silent.
Oh, okay.
It's Dwayne, in quotation marks, Keffe, capital D, Davis. So it could be Dwayne FFD Davis.
There's a lot there.
There's a lot
there
to unpack right
I
there.
don't-
That's
that is known
why
as...
in the world? That's not even a gangster name. Yo, Cafe D's on the track.
Cafe D.
You must love coffee.
Yeah.
Cafe, yeah.
Cafe.
Hey, Cafe.
Everybody's like cafe, and he's like, no, it's cafe.
Cafe, yes.
Could you imagine if he was like, "Are you sure it's me? Are you positive?" I mean, it's been years.
Well, didn't they like catch him because of like something he wrote in a book or something?
John, you
Or am I
got
thinking of something else?
his autobiography. Yeah, I shot him.
Kind of like OJ writing his book. If I did it,
This is
maybe you don't want to.
No. If the glove fits. No, the thing, as the little article says, one of the last living witnesses of the fatal drive-by shooting of rapper Tupac Shakur in Las Vegas was charged with murder Friday in the 1996 killing. Holy cow, how many years has that been?
well to 2006. That was 10.
So,
Thanks.
So it's 20, and now it's
wow.
well 2006 is 10.
Yeah.
2016 is 20, and we're in 2023.
So 27.
There we go.
20. Wow, 27 years.
Russ is doing it on his computer.
The police are great at solving murders, aren't they? So
Yeah, they're
well,
really
it
good.
takes some time.
at least 27 years.
Yeah, well, not everything's CSI, all right? Jeez.
There's a fingerprint somewhere. You have to have the CSI have it.
They can
so.
just double click to clear up the
Enhance.
video. Yeah.
Yes,
Enhance.
a long-awaited breakthrough in a case that was frustrated investigators and fascinated the public. A Nevada grand jury indicated Dwayne Cafe D. Davis on one count of murder with a deadly weapon. Clark County Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark D. Como
What is with everybody?
announced to court on Friday. What?
Nice.
Everybody with like the D middle name.
No idea.
I think that was actually his last name.
Oh, was it?
I think he could be Italian, but yeah,
Does that mean? Oi.
that's what he said.
Does that
right when he
mean
busted
Tupac
in.
now can rest in peace?
Well, he's not dead, but yeah, when he does finally pass.
Didn't they once do a concert and they actually had like a holographic Tupac up on stage?
I think they did it with Michael Jackson too.
So creepy. Hey, look at. Oh, okay.
Can't make the joke. I was just
Yeah,
gonna make. I
no,
had
maybe
to
not.
That hologram.
Self-censor there.
Censor.
But
So is that all you got there, John?
that's all I got
Okay,
there for
all
the
right.
Tupac thing. That was pretty interesting, actually, though.
It was. I mean,
But
that's a long time ago.
One of the things I said this a long time ago. Actually, I think it was September 11th.
What do you got there?
Well, no, remember that article I said I was going to bring up that long time ago was a pig stole and drank 18 beers from campsite and then tried to start a fight with a cow.
that is.
Well,
That's exactly how it would go. I don't see what the weird part is. I just
Isn't
if you
it-
drink 18 beers, you're gonna go find somebody and start a fight with them.
isn't it rude to point out how fat people are?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you were fat shaming.
Wow,
Yeah, that was totally
it was
fat
an animal. It was a oink,
Pigs
oink.
Sure.
and cows.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Jeez,
That's
John.
You're putting the menacing in the
well,
menacing podcast today.
First, we have a
That giant pig went over there and got that fat cow.
Yeah.
They both deserved it.
He actually probably thought it was a wolf, because the story thought it was going to take out the wolf. So
The three little pigs.
Yeah, the
and,
three little pigs
There
and
we
Big
go.
Bad Wolf, yeah.
Just in case.
That's what they should have done in the Three Little Pigs. They should have just shotgunned 18 beers, and that wolf would have been in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could you imagine them stumbling out? Hey, wolf, quit trying to blow down their house, or so help us.
This little piggy. This little piggy went
what's
to.
interesting about that was that first we have a bear that does cocaine. Apparently, that's based on a true story.
What is going on with the animal
I
kingdom?
don't know. They're kind of just doing all the drugs, aren't they?
This is part of the moral decline of the country.
Yeah, I think us humans have had a bad influence on animals.
Probably. The pig probably observed a human, just downing 18 beers. He goes, I bet I could do that. Does it himself. Goes, that cow was that's my cow right there.
That cow gave me the middle hoof.
I'm gonna
tip him
it.
over.
Oh,
come on. It's weird. It's like,
I've just had 18 beers.
Well, and then now soon, I think the cows are actually going to go to the Senate and protest this. Pigs, So
Yeah, the violence of the pigs against the cows is really getting out of hand.
They're probably going to say eat more chicken.
Right. That's kind of fair. The cows have kind of started at first with the whole Chick-fil-A campaigns against the chickens.
Sure.
Maybe the chickens hired the pigs to go and take out the cows. We got a whole little kind of... We got a bit of a Godfather thing going on here.
We do.
With the pigs.
It's kind of like a
cows.
Tupac Shakur thing going.
Yeah, they're going to figure it out after 27 years.
How old was he when he died? Sorry, back to Tupac.
The cow?
Who is bludgeoned to death by the oinker. I don't know. In his mid-20s, I think he was 26.
Okay.
Now I got to try to do the math again, Archimedes?
No. Be quiet.
Oh, that's something I missed.
No, that's just Archimedes is considered the father of mathematics.
Oh, okay.
So, that's what I missed. Yeah, it's actually ancient. We all missed it.
That's funny. Oh, man.
We did all miss it.
We did, yeah. Moving on. So that's all I had right there.
Okay.
Drunken pigs.
A drunken pig. Tupac is apparently, his murderer has been captive.
Yeah,
captured.
Captive. His murderer has been captive.
You doing okay over there?
After being off the podcast for a few years, it's kind of a rough ride.
Did you just shotgun 18 beers?
I might have. You never know. So.
Be careful, cows. Or pigs.
Yeah, exactly.
However you want to
let me tell you how much I love Taylor Swift.
Swifty Sweeties.
I am sorry for telling you.
No, you're
not.
No, you're not.
I don't regret it at all.
It's just crazy how she has just captivated the nation with her songs, and now the NFL apparently. Now it's like all the Swifties are watching the games. There are people who showed up to the last Kansas City Chiefs game with jerseys saying Swifties on the back. They said, "Where's Taylor Swift?" I'm like,
"Oh no,
that's gross."
This is getting out of hand.
This is getting out of hand.
I mean, let's be real. The NFL is already. I mean, the NFL is getting soft anyways. You can't hit anybody.
Oh boy. Okay, let's.
It's essentially playing football with pads on.
We're getting into Brent angry old man territory.
No. It's just like
all these kids would get off my lawn.
And late Dick Butkus would tear off somebody's head, spit down the hole, and then they would all huddle back up and do it all over again.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
No,
that's because it's no longer a man sport.
I will admit, Brent is correct. The NFL sport in general is getting a little...
Don't ever say that, even if it's true.
I know, but it is true because I agree with him because there's so many egregious calls where it's like unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. Or I'm like, he hit him right when he threw the ball. That's a legal play. Now, if you throw the ball, wait 5 seconds, then hit him, yes. But when you're throwing the ball and then get hit while you're throwing the ball, that's not unnecessary roughness. Oh, he drove him to the ground. That's part of the game.
That's called a tackle.
He kicked me in the shin. Yeah. He kicked me in the shin.
You're playing the wrong football.
He's touching me.
You know what's funny about that? So Kevin Hart did a funny skit about
that. I'm not touching him. I am not.
Where they say, I'm going to represent what it's like to tackle or how to tackle a quarterback in the NFL these days. They rushed him. Whoa, guys. All right. They picked him up real softly, placed him on the ground, put a pillow underneath his head. He goes, "Are you comfortable?" "I'm comfortable. Thank you so much. Like, that's how you tackle a quarterback these days.
I mean, I'm a Lions fan. But I saw Goff get hit hard, and they called roughing the passer. But in all fairness to the guy that hit Goff dropped back like he was going to pass. So the guy thought he had the ball. It was a fake. He handed it off and he dropped back like he was going to pass. The dude hit him. It's like, dude, if you're going to pretend like you have the football, you're going to get hit. Sorry, there's no roughing the passer.
Well, another thing, though, too, is I hate when the quarterbacks are they look for the flag now, too. It's like, dude, it's a physical sport. You're going to get hit. Stop. They look at the refs like, dude, he hit me. It's like, if I was a ref, I'd be like, grow a pair of...
Is it better than brain damage and concussions that these guys end up with? Where they usually die in their 40s or 50s? Is your entertainment...
Hold on.
Is your entertainment...
Well, as soon as somebody comes out and is like, "Are you not entertained?" Then I'll be like, "Okay, let's rethink this. People are dying out there."
There's a guy up in the stands giving a thumbs up or thumbs down. The guy who just tackles looks up. That's thumbs down. All right, got to do it, buddy. Sorry.
I mean, that's essentially what the quarterbacks are looking for. They're looking up in the stands. Where's my flag? Thumbs down, bro. Thumbs down.
Quarterback's down. He's like, whoa, wait! Don't thumbs down me. No. Okay, I'll take the hit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't hurt me. So,
but like the thing is like most professional football players start when they're very young. You know what you're getting yourself into. Every time a person jumps into the car, they know they have the potential of getting into a serious accident.
That's why I went into competitive puzzle making. There's no physical contact there.
Yeah, except for giant paper cuts.
Those cardboard ones hurt.
Oh yeah,
and
those are no
and the
joke.
Kids do throw the puzzle pieces. Kind of hurt. They feel right.
Right.
Probably had a concussion.
I'm sorry. You know the danger. Just like the medical field. We need to wear masks because there's sick people here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a
world
hospital.
Did we get to this point?
Hold on, this is not part of the conversation at all.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna try,
not sorry. Don't apologize.
No.
I'm gonna say that. You know what to do next.
We're trying to turn over a new leaf.
You know what to do next.
No. I didn't say anything.
I'll do it.
No,
I would.
That'll be a terrible version of it.
Brent, I gotta tell
you.
Nope. Why you gotta wear a mask in the hospital?
Where sick people are.
We're out of time. What are you talking about? Yeah, sorry, Dr.
I'm just saying,
out of time.
common sense, but whatever.
That was a chill, like just reliving that.
Oh my goodness, I had like a PTSD flash,
right?
Well,
Seriously.
Great, Brent, a brain injury right there.
Yeah, probably.
Brent's scientific rants,
it wasn't scientific. It was just common sense.
That's the truth. It was not scientific.
It was definitely common sense.
All right,
you're gonna play a physical sport. You might get hurt. You drive a car. You could get hurt.
We are at the end of the episode.
You work in a hospital. Could deal with sick people.
We're at the end of the episode, and we are going to do something different. We're going to post 2 episodes this week.
Whoa,
John! There's a lot of surprises for you in this episode.
I haven't had dinner yet. I need to go home.
Hey, well, if you put in your name, you could win a dinner with the Menacing Podcast.
Gosh.
I'm going to win dinner for myself or that $100 card. Knowing my luck, my wife is going to actually start listening, and she's going to be like, I want the card.
Can't we just give people a card to a restaurant chain?
I mean, we could, too. That could be third option. Third option.
That wasn't a third option. That was replacing the first option.
Nope. Third option.
It was a terrible
option. How about we just drive them to the restaurant and drop them off, wait for them there, and then just show for them. That sounds cheap.
What are we?
How about we invite them to the restaurant and then we just not show up?
Oh, we ghost them. Yes. We ghost them.
But we put in a to-go order that they get the bill for.
Oh, I like it.
Pay up for the Menacing Podcast? That's him. Right there.
That's it, sucker.
Right there.
Quick, go.
Knowing our luck, we'd trip over each other, and one of us would be concussed. Somebody would be like, "Move, you cow! Shut up, you pig!"
Let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness, it's Taylor Swift.
All right, where were we? Brent, why don't you take us out? We're going to do 2 episodes this week, so listen for a second episode posted on Friday for the weekend.
Before we end, though, let's
that's great.
Let's our prayers and thoughts are to the Israelis.
Wow, you can't say that. Our podcast just lost every listener.
No. Prayers and thoughts to the Israeli country.
Yep.
And
Israel, agreed.
Because what's happening over there is atrocious, and I've seen some posts actually. People are like, "Oh, they deserve this because this."
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
wrong.
I'm like, yeah. No, seriously.
No, I know. I know.
This is crazy.
It is. It's really disturbing.
I saw that. Okay, join us on our next show, and we'll continue talking about what we've seen about the Israeli conflict.
Are we? That's a little heavy of a topic there for the.
I was just gonna say thoughts and prayers. That's what
thoughts and prayers. But I saw that.
I feel like we should not allow you to just go off the cuff anymore.
I saw that Mark Hamill and a lot of other celebrities posted their support for Israel and got berated.
Yeah, there were a lot of. The funny one is Gal Gadot. Like people are berating her. She's Israeli.
Yeah, she's
like it's Gal Gadot.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
Oh,
Like straight up, she did 2 years of service in the military.
You're supposed to do, yeah.
It would be really odd for her not to be on Israel's side because that's her nation.
Yeah.
I know that the people criticizing her are not proud of the nation they belong to, but she's a lot different than you.
Iman or whatever, the congresswoman, I mean, she's all for Hamas, so.
Yeah, the whole squad really came out with a powerful
Well, it's just,
statement.
for me, again, it goes
The
back
View?
That's, well, them too, I'm sure.
Okay, so no, it was just one of those things where it's like I saw people saying, "Oh, they deserve because all the death and destruction they brought to the the people of Hamas."
Sure.
I'm like, yes, and retaliation about killing 200 Israelis and injuring 900 and holding people captive. Yeah, that's a great response. No, that is not what the heck.
And it's a terrorist group. So
Exactly.
There's always that too.
Yeah, like
Here's the thing, and when Israel goes in, they don't go in to actually kill civilians.
people. Netanyahu goes, hey, if you're in the Gaza Strip and you're a citizen, get out because it's about to become pebbles.
Yeah, and actually they go to great lengths to warn people before they do anything. But Hamas does not, right? They go in, they murder, rape, and they kidnap people and take them back, and they torture people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big difference between what one side's doing and what the other side's doing.
Exactly.
Well, I'm happy that our standing president right now, well, standing so far, president right now is
I usually like to sit.
exactly is supporting
Safer.
Israel too. Very smart, smart move of him.
It took him a little bit to get the message quite right. They had to tweak it a little bit.
Going to a barbecue and whatnot.
They had to delete a couple tweets about everybody, de-escalating.
Yeah.
But they finally got it right.
But
So,
again, like I said, just thoughts and prayers for Israel
absolutely.
and the people there because it's terrible. That's what it is.
And actually, they sent the Gerald Ford carrier fleet.
They did,
Which is actually
biggest fleet.
Yeah,
ever.
I was reading about it. It's quite an impressive fleet. Like they ain't messing around.
No.
Like,
Well, they invited us on the fleet for the
Hamas.
podcast. We're going to do a live podcast on the fleet.
Okay,
so,
yeah,
Nice.
that's great.
Broadcasting it. Either Hamas is running away or they're doing their war cry. We can't tell, but a lot of going on over there. So
Oh, wow.
We went just a
Okay.
minute too long on the podcast there. So.
Yeah, well, it'd just be you because Brent will be just out running,
Yep,
starting,
he's gonna-
and Brent's gone again, ladies and gentlemen. He's out there fighting for his country. Oh boy!
Hey, on that note,
Thanks, yeah.
tune in a little bit later this week for a second helping of the Menacing Podcast. Make sure you get at us on X at Menacing Podcast, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook Menacing Podcast, email the show, the Menacing Podcast at gmail.com. Make sure you get in your listeners because you could win something. And
Maybe.
join us. Rate, review the show. You can find us on Apple, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, all of the podcast platforms. Tune in, and until next time, goodbye.